Okay.
So, like a stay-at-home dad, right? And then the woman is the main provider. What do you think about that?
Wouldn't like it. Would not like it.
Because actually, that's the type of household I come from, right? My mom, she went back to school. She makes all the money, right? And my dad has actually always been the stay-at-home dad. And the crazy thing is, they're the most traditional, conservative people you've ever met, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they've developed those different roles.
Who makes the financial decisions in the family?
It's kind of half and half. My mom partially, but my dad, he also goes through taxes. Like, he's really into finances and everything like that. So they kind of come together, and they do that.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know.
I suppose it could work, but it probably, to some degree, goes against the natural flow between masculine and feminine in some way.
Yeah, I feel like it would breed a dynamic where the woman would end up embodying a ton of masculine energy. Mm-hmm. And maybe she would be able to rest into her feminine energy when she was around the home and stuff. But when a woman has to work, particularly if it's a stressful job, she has to embody a lot of masculine energy. And I wouldn't personally want a relationship where a woman is embodying a lot of masculine energy on like a daily basis. Like that's like, and also I just, like Brian was saying, it would feel very unnatural to me. And I feel like totally screw up the dynamic.
I do have a question for you on this, Chase. And I have gotten some flack for this because although I can't imagine me getting into a personal relationship like this, I'm not like 100% like I could never be in a situation where my girlfriend out-earned me. To me, I don't necessarily think the amount of money a woman makes necessarily means that there's going to be difficulties in the relationship necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not saying
but
that.
To some degree, don't you think it would be kind of fucking dope? Like, let's say your girlfriend was extremely competent in some way, and she was just more capable of securing resources than you were, but she was, I'm kind of painting a hypothetical.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Let's say you get to stay home, and I know you're a surfer, Chase. Surfing work doesn't really. I surf, Well, when I was that's another. I used to surf. In any case, bro, it's firing at Rincon, dude. And instead of you get to just go to Rincon and surf while your wife works 80 hours a week, and you can just surf.
Bro,
that'd be pretty dope, right?
No, absolutely not. I don't want my wife to have to work 80 hours a week, bro.
Okay, fine.
I would want.
Is this an
bro?
L?
That's like the most. That's the most like Peter Pan lifestyle I've ever heard, bro. I would want, rather than her working 80 hours a week, I would rather her be home with our kids and with me. And my personal goal is to run a business that's so successful that I can afford to pay for myself and a large family and all of our expenses while operating the business.
Rincon is firing, Chase. Rincon is firing.
Brian, you gotta think. You gotta think. No, dude, I'm not going to work my wife like a slave so I can go surf, dude.
Chase, the queen of the coast.
You gotta think.
The queen of the coast.
I thought you called yourself a businessman, dude.
I'm a
you
businessman.
gotta build a business that runs itself.
I'm just saying, Chase.
Your wife could run herself.
You know what supersedes business, Chase? Getting some fucking tubes, dude. Just
tubes are nice, bro. But I'm not trying to work my wife to death so that I can just go surf.
What are you fighting here, though? Like, let's say.
I'm sorry, I'm derailing the conversation.
Let's say, for instance, that most of the women in the United States suddenly went and got 80-hour-a-week jobs while their men stayed home and surfed. You're really complaining? Because that would never happen. Ever. Never.
Savannah, I think I'm picking up on what you're putting down. If you want to financially support me at my current lifestyle where I'm at, where I can just lay back and surf and not have to work, we could arrange something. I'm just saying.
Can I add to that? Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Was that like a request or was that?
I mean, it's more of a hypothetical.
I mean,
he's asking, will you be a sugar
really
mama?
Good at surfing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a professional.
Are you saying if he's really good at surfing, you would do it for him?
Yeah.
No, I'm a soul surfer.
Then it's like hot and you're down to provide for him?
Exactly.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be a competitive surfer. I'm a soul surfer.
Bro, this is your ticket. She's saying if you get good at surfing, she's down to be your sugar mama.
Video and you do like a cool flip or something.
I know how to do like cup.
All right, all the bros watching, you just heard the ticket. If you're a good surfer, she will be your sugar mama.
No, exactly.
Real?
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So, like, picking off that, obviously.
Are you trying to put your ticket in the hat
So,
here?
in my last 2 relationships, I was the provider, yes, because as a stripper, you would assume I'm.
Yeah, so my allowance is $10,000 a month.
So
Minimum. Can you handle that? That's my allowance.
So my thing is, let me give to
Okay,
my
go
point.
ahead,
So
go
like
ahead.
a lot of men obviously are against sex, like sex work,
Yeah,
strippers,
yeah,
whatever.
okay,
You know,
yeah.
I understand why.
Yeah, of
But
course,
I've dated my
of course.
exes. You know, I've dated them, and as a stripper, I was provider. I take care of myself, and I pay my own bills, and I was able to support having another human in my life. I put food on the table. I took care of everything. You know, but a lot of men are against the whole stripper aspect. But me, it's like, okay, so this man just paid for a $1,000 lap dance with me, right? And I just put $500 down to get you whatever you want. Like, think of it another man paying for our dates or whatever, you know? But
Wait,
I don't
so
think
what?
that would make most men feel
Are you?
good.
Where are you
Yeah.
arriving? Are you right?
so, huh?
What's the question?
So I was just trying to piggyback off that, like the whole like woman being a provider instead of the man, you know? Like I've done it before.
And I get 50% of your OnlyFans earnings.
I don't have an OnlyFans.
Okay, and your stripper earnings.
Haram.
I get a $10,000.
Haram.
I get a $10,000 allowance.
Haram.
I'm being a bit facetious.
Okay.
I get
do.
a-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, are we negotiating here? $10,000 a month allowance plus 50% of your
well,
earnings.
no, I was gonna ask a completely
Oh,
other
okay.
question.
All right. Shit. Okay.
Lord have mercy. We must
Like
stay
I
focused,
said,
brothers.
send the
We
surfing
must.
video and I'll consider it.
Okay.
You date him?
If he had like good surfing moves, you know what I mean?
Good surfing moves. Is that
If he could shred.
Yeah, exactly.
shred the noir?
Yeah.